Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to have problem number 27. Problem number 27, it's to sum the even numbers from 1 to the user number. It's same exactly like the odd numbers, like the previous problems, but this time we want to sum the even numbers, alright? So what we have same enum, it has odd and even, and we have this read number function, same exactly inside it, we don't change anything. Number, please insert a number, stories inside number. And after that, we have this function from user defined data type. Okay, check odd or number, it takes the number, this insert, let's say it's number 10. And inside it also same, the if else statement, number mode 2, it doesn't equal 0, give me odd or return odd, else even. If it's equal 0, which means this number even, because two apples, two people, when we divide them, it's equal 0 in the end, all right? When you do mod equals 0, there is no leftovers. Leftovers are always just with the odd numbers. And here the last function, we change just its name from sum the odd number, we make it sum the even numbers, because now we want to sum the even numbers, right? So let's open it, what we change inside it. It's same, the sum equals 0, for loop counter 1, counter less than or equal number, let's say number store inside it 10, and counter plus plus. Here in the for loop code, if check odd or even, this is the function that's belong to user defined data type, and we give it the counter. Let's say start with 1, now counter represent number 1, equal even. Before in the previous problem it was equal odd. If this number that is stored inside the counter, which is 1 now, equal even, it's even number, so sum it, please. Sum plus equal counter. So store it inside sum and collect them, all the even numbers, sum them to each other, and after that print the final result. But 1 is not even number, so compiler will not store it inside sum, but will update counter by 1, counter plus plus, counter it will be represent 2, 2 equal even, yes, 2 it's even number. So the compiler will start inside sum, and so on until the condition of for loop become false, and the compiler will exit the for loop, come here, print the sentence, the even numbers after the sum, or after we sum them are, we will return the sum. It will be stored inside to read the final result after we sum the even number. So let's open the main function. It's same, integer number equal read number function, and see out we call the sum the even number this time, and we give it the number. Let's do run figure out together. Perfect. Once we did run, the command displayed for us this question, please insert a number. Let's say it's 10. The even numbers after sum are 30. This time it's not 25, it's 30, because we sum the even numbers, not the odd numbers. All right, so as you see now, we didn't change anything from the previous code of the previous lesson. Everything exactly the same, we just changed a little bit the name of the last function, which is, it was sum the odd number, now it's sum the even number. So we just changed the name of the function, and inside the function itself, inside the code of the for loop that exists inside the for loop, we change the user defined case from odd to even, and after that we say if check odd or even function, and we give it the counter equal even. Before it was equal odd, equal even, we make it because we want to account the even numbers this time for this requirement of this lesson. So basically we didn't change anything, just we change slightly the name of the function, and we make the result of the user defined data type, which is the name of the enum, en odd or even. We make its case instead odd, we make it even because we want to account the even numbers. So basically we don't change anything, just we play a little bit with our previous code, and that's what we called it reusability. Instead we write your code every time from the scratch, because you write it, for example, in wrong way, or you write everything in the main function, or you didn't organize it, or you don't break your program to small functions and procedure, or if you not separate each input and output, or each logic, or each math, or each process in a specific function or procedure, you will face a problem when you want to use your code again. The previous lesson, I read the code from the scratch. In this lesson, I didn't write anything. I just changed, literally, I just changed the name of the function, last function, instead sum the odd number and make it sum the even number. And inside the function, the logic inside the function, I just changed the case of the enum, the case of the user defined data type. And I changed the string also. So basically I just play with the strings, I play with the text, and I changed the case of the user defined data type, which is the enum. That's all what I did. I take the previous code from the previous lesson and I reuse it again. That's we call it reusability. and I just change slightly things in it, and it's become with me a new program, solve new problem. So you have to write your code in proper way and follow our instructions and break your huge problem or big program to small problems like functions and procedures. That's how you should develop. That's how you will think like developers. You shouldn't write everything in the main function, because I saw a lot of these cases. You shouldn't write every input and output together in one function or one procedure, because you will not be good developer like this. And when you want to get back to reuse it, now when I get back to reuse it, two functions and the enum, I didn't change them at all from the previous lesson. I just go to the last function, which was its name, sum the odd numbers. Now I make it sum the even numbers, and inside it I just changed two words with a little bit. I play with the string. That's all what I did, as I said. So that was the lesson of today. See you next lesson. Ciao.